Hey guys, always be willing to pay the price to be the best at whatever it is you're striving to do. Always look at the people who are already great at what it is you're striving to be great at and realize they've paid the price. They have done what needed to be done while nobody else was watching. You have to be thinking in terms of doing the work to put yourself in a position to where when you get that limelight and you get those accolades, you truly deserve it, because people are seeing the finished product. They're not seeing the grind that went into it. And they really don't care. All they want to see is the excellence, be it your boss, be it a client, colleagues, again, relationship. I mean, I've named all these things before. It's always the same. You have to put in the work, and you have to do it when nobody's looking. You have to really get to the point that you understand there's a price to be paid for greatness. And you got to be willing to pay it, and you got to pay it in advance, and you got to be excited and happy to pay it, because that's what sets you apart from the masses. The masses are basically just consuming all the time. They're pleasure seeking all the time. So their life never truly gets better. If anything, it gets worse as they live. And they're talking about the good old days, the way things used to be. Most people have hit their zenith, their height, the top of the mountain. They hit it when they were in high school, state championship or playoffs or some accolade they got back then. From then on, it's basically been downhill, just a slow decline downward over the years. So all they can do is point back to that time when they had a lot of success, because that's the last time that they've experienced success at that level. And I know you're not that type of person. You wouldn't even watch this video this long. I mean, we're almost 3 minutes in. You'd have clicked away. So you're not that type of person. So I'm not talking to you. I'm just kind of giving you a reference of that's the way most of the world is. And you are a winner. So you want to do things differently than the rest of the world, because your aspirations are so great. The things that you want in life, they're so high. It's so different from the average of the 10 people that you may come in contact with on a typical day at work or wherever. You're going to be different than them. You're going to be vibrating at a different frequency, and you're going to be looking at life in a different way. You're going to have goals. You're going to have aspirations, and you're just trying to become more proficient and trying to learn how to maintain that greatness, how to excel, how to grow in that greatness. And as you look for that, as you strive to find it, sometimes you will think that everybody feels this way, or a lot of people are going through this, but they're not. Like I said earlier, they're not even thinking on those lines. They're just thinking about what they're going to eat for dinner, or what TV show they're going to watch tonight. So you're not relatable to most people. So you have to do things that are different from the masses, and you do them because you want to do them. You're not motivated by a boss. You're not motivated by a spouse even. You're motivated by your inner goals and your dream that you have. You're motivated by that. But that all requires work. And that work is really what I want to continue to talk about. That work is what sets you apart. So you have to develop a passion for doing that work, knowing that each time you grind and you get things done that are going to help you get better and more proficient in your skills, that you're rising up the ladder. You're getting better. You're able to perform at a higher level. And that's where you start to get excited, because you're starting to see the fruits of your labor when you can come back and look at yourself 2, 3, 4 months into the future, you look back where you were before, and you'll be able to see that growth. And that's the only way you'll have it, is from doing the work. There's also another aspect to it, and that's getting coaching, getting somebody who's been there and done that to teach you how to shorten the time frame of getting where you want to go, but you're still going to have to do the work. And once you make up your mind that I'll do the work no matter what it takes, boom, you're totally on the road to being super successful at what it is you want to do. Look at the work that you have to put in as the price you have to pay for greatness, and pay that price happily. It ain't always got to feel good. Matter of fact, most time it's not going to feel good. But if you really acclimate yourself to it, realizing that this is what I got to do, this is the price that I pay, and I'll gladly pay it. Once you get yourself in that mindset, there's nothing can really stop you. And that in itself will almost feed you. It'll keep you going when it seems like all the world's telling you to stop. That type of grind will keep you going, because you start to almost get addicted to paying that price, because you know the rewards of paying that price. Those rewards are greatness. It's the top. It is the place that you want to be in anything that you do. You want to find out, okay, what's the top level to this thing that I'm trying to achieve? And then you want to find out, okay, what are the fundamentals that it's going to take for me to get there? That's going to end up being your price. You perform those fundamentals consistently over and over and over again, and it pretty much maps out your path to greatness every single time.